I love hearing that in the headphones.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, what's up?
I don't have any.
I know. I was like, what do I have?
I don't have anything for you.
I have very little.
What I have?
What is it?
Can't talk about it.
Oh, I know.
I have nothing for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everybody.
It's okay.
But you know what? That is kind of okay. Because this is a really long one.
Well, we're going to just start right now?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. No time for pleasantries.
No.
We have to get into this goddamn book.
Well, we could say the intro.
You have to do it.
Uh-uh.
I did it last time. I have it recorded.
I can already tell
What?
this is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, almost.
I just feel really subdued right now. I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know. And I just ate my breakfast.
Yeah,
You saw it
really
happen
quickly.
Really quickly. But before I was like, it's not going to get here in time. We're going to start recording. And I told Taylor, I was like, just put it in the fridge. I'll eat it for lunch. And I was like, I'm going to be starving and just like crazy caffeinated.
I'm so glad that's not what's happening.
I know, now I just have a lot of caffeine. And
Yeah.
I'm not hungry.
Right. But feeling subdued with this caffeine?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know
Feeling
what.
very like, whew.
Yes. Yes. Kind of just want to sit on the couch and watch Formula One.
Yeah, that, but not that, you know.
Sure, I guess. I mean, I don't get it, but.
Watching Below Deck Down Under.
Oh, God.
You know, like when you've like been binging something as your like comfort show in the background.
Yep.
And like now you're on like the last season.
Yes.
That's where I'm at right now.
Yes.
With it.
Uh-huh.
It's like I've burned through Below Deck Med.
The whole, even.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm like on the current episodes that are released every
I'm
week.
not.
Like a commoner.
Oh, wow.
And then caught up. They just ended the most recent Down Under, so I've been watching the old Down Unders.
Yeah.
And I'm on the fucking last one before I'll be totally caught up. And I'm not going back to watch the original.
No, fuck no. I'll never watch Below Deck.
I don't think it looks good. I don't like the captain.
Yeah. I did love Below Deck Sailing Yacht.
Oh, I've never.
It's fun.
It feels scary. I think it's because I don't
It
think
is
I
scary.
would ever go on a sailboat.
No. But you should watch it. I mean, once this one's done, if you really are jonesing, there's like 5 seasons.
Yeah, it's like, and all my Real Housewives are like caught up that I'm watching. So
Dang,
it's just fucking.
that is a commitment you went through.
Well,
That took you a couple years.
Well, yeah. And that was like a couple years.
1,700
running
episodes.
Multiple cities at the same time.
You've got like 8 television screens.
I am. I'm watching them all. And I was like, Beverly Hills, fucking New York. But then I stopped New York.
Yeah.
When they recast the entire cast. I don't have time to start over.
What are your opinions on Andy Cohen?
Neutral-ish.
Okay.
I do think, like, I think weird stuff's probably going on behind the scenes.
I think so too.
Like 100%.
I think he does weird things.
I think he does weird stuff with the cast.
I can't say I'm a fan.
I'm not like
he gives
really
me bad vibes.
That's the whole thing. I think in the beginning I used to be like, yeah, I love Andy Cohen, like because I was like, that's who I could be. I'd be so good as an Andy Cohen.
Totally.
But then I'm just like, I feel like bad things are happening, and like, but I just sometimes I'm like, does he have that amount of power, or is he just like part of it too? Like,
I think he does.
Like there are execs that are also puppeteering him behind him, puppeteering them.
I'm sure he has to adhere to some sort of something, but I do think he has a lot of power, and I think he let that power go to his head.
Yeah, I do
when
too.
I see him, like videos of him like on the street with John Mayer, obviously because
Gross.
they're gay together.
I hate John Mayer.
I just hate his energy.
Yeah, me too.
He comes off like a cunt.
Yeah, I do think it was like
He's so full of himself.
like he wasn't supposed to be famous. He was just supposed to be like hosting these reunions and shit. And then now he is famous by interviewing famous people. So it's like weird power trip or something.
Yes.
I do agree with that. I don't trust him.
I don't trust him at all.
And it's like, you know, New Year's with
Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper. I'm like, love Anderson Cooper.
Yes.
Can't get enough of that. But then Andy's like just like annoying next to him.
Dude, I remember when I was like 14 or 15, I was in love with Anderson Cooper.
Oh, you're in love with the gay guy? Crazy.
And
Character
Uncle
different.
Dan literally would be like, he's gay. And I'm like, no.
You said never saw me before.
Never stopped me before. It is funny, though, that now I just lean into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2026.
Right.
You know.
Yep. We like the boys kissing each other.
Huge fan.
Huge fan.
Always been.
You have been. You always have been.
Always will be. I can't stop drinking this.
You can't stop stirring that matcha lemonade.
Well, it's like I see it down at the bottom.
Well, you got to blow into the straw. That's how you mix it up. Everybody knows that.
At Danny's with a sippy cup.
Just blow into it one time, Paul. There you go.
I've heard that before. All right, do the intro.
Okay, welcome. Just do it. Welcome back. Just all pissed.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I'm Rand. Oh,
Paul.
sorry.
Kill you. Shut up.
And back to you.
Welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Smut. I'm Angela.
And I'm Paul.
And this is Secondhand Smut.
The podcast where Angela reads the smut, so I don't have to. What are you laughing at? What do you think is so funny?
Nothing, actually.
It is a good energy today.
It is a fun energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this book. I want a mafia romance. It's
been a minute.
We've only done one. Den of Vipers. Which was
classic, though.
It is now. I mean, or I should say notorious.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say classic.
I would say one of our classic episodes.
For sure, yeah. But there are so many mafia romances out there. And I was like, we have not done a mafia dark romance in forever.
This feels going back to our roots.
Yeah. But so this is like adjacent.
Oh, okay. So it's actually not even a mafia romance.
He is in the mafia.
Okay.
But it's certain. I think you're going to enjoy it. It's really short, which I love.
Perfect.
The synopsis.
A back of a book that's short is what I'm looking for.
Yeah. So like I want you to start where it says the man, and then I want you to stop where it says don't read Phantom.
Don't read Phantom?
Yep. The name of the book.
So if I see Phantom, like, it's too late?
Yes.
Okay.
The name of the book is Phantom by Greer Rivers.
Is that a type of cheese? Okay.
Greer. Ready, Paul?
Okay. I'm flebby now.
I don't know what it is.
Something in the air. The
Cream
mold.
cheese. The mold. We are so stupid.
Whatever. We can have a conversation at the same time.
No, and we do.
Okay, everybody chill out.
Okay.
The man behind the mask won't stop until she's his. Scarlet Day, Charlie Day's sister, Scarlet Day has been my obsession ever since I witnessed her dark side. I was content with being her secret, content with being her protector from afar, until oh no. It's flashing on and off. Stuff's happening.
Oh, you pressed the button at the very bottom?
Oh my god, there's a button at the bottom?
There's only one, Paul.
Oh my god. Do I hit it again?
No, stop. What is going on? What is happening?
Your shit's broke.
If this is broke, it's
shit's broke.
It's a huge problem. Because there's so much reading.
Did you give it a little reboot?
Uh-huh.
You clear the cache and cookies?
Don't IT me right now, Paul.
Here to support.
You broke it. This is the one that was dropped in the bathtub a year ago.
But I broke it.
You did. Okay, it looks like this Kindle has broken.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and do this on the phone.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. The man behind the mask won't stop until she's his. Scarlet Day has been my obsession ever since I witnessed her dark side. I was content with being her secret, content being her protector from afar, until a dangerous enemy sets his sights on her. I will do anything to protect her, even keep her against her will. Now that she's mine, I can't let her go. I've mastered the darkness. She tempts me with her light, but when my mask is gone, will she fear the monster underneath?
Good job.
Thank you.
And I meant it that time.
It sounds very Phantom of the Opera. Even though I will say
it's a Phantom of the Opera retelling.
Phantom of the Opera.
Neither have I.
I just feel like I have the gist of it, so I don't need to see it.
I didn't know what it was about at all.
I thought it was about a phantom in the opera house.
Yeah, I think it's about a guy who's disfigured.
Yeah, wears a mask.
Uh-huh.
And makes a girl fall in love with him despite his disgusting looks.
Yep.
Complete fantasy.
Yep, that's what this is about.
Well, all right.
All right, here we go. Prologue.
She's back.
She's back.
The Kindle's back.
I'm going to use the Kindle.
Okay.
It just needed, sometimes, you know what? It just needs to restart.
Yeah.
You know?
A few times.
Yep. Okay, so prologue. 1 year ago, Scarlett is on Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Is that where
this is in New Orleans.
Dude.
And clearly the author is like from there.
Okay.
Because she'd be naming streets. She'd talk about the Garden District.
We should go there.
Yes, we should go there. I want to go there.
Yeah. I've never been there. You've been there.
I have been there, and I will tell you.
Yeah, I want to go.
Definitely go in like the cold months.
Yeah.
Never in a million years could you pay me to go fucking between March and like
A Christmas.
October.
Christmas in New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans Christmas.
Anyway, so this is in New Orleans.
Okay.
Which I knew you would enjoy.
Yes.
Scarlett's on Bourbon Street, and she is in the middle of a manic. Did I fuck this up, Paul?
No, it's just our shitty headphones thing.
Okay. She's in a manic episode.
Okay. Same.
She's been awake for 4 days, and just to try and keep her nightmares away. And her best friend, who assumably is gay,
All right.
Jaime,
Yeah. Gay.
is there begging her to like come home, otherwise she's gonna get arrested. Like
Yeah.
the cops have already clocked her, and he's got someone on the phone that's like, keep her there, like, I'm coming, get her help, get her the help she like, whatever. But she's manic as fuck. She does something and she ends up getting arrested, and she gets thrown in the back of the cop car. She's screaming, and she turns as they're driving away, and she sees Jaime talking to a man, half his face is covered, and she's like, who the fuck is this? He's like 6'5", Anyway,
Strong.
cut to present day. He's watching her while she performs in the opera house in New Orleans in the French Quarter.
Okay.
She's a student at Bordeaux Conservatory for Music, and he's always watching her.
How old is she?
She is 22.
Perfect.
She is a senior.
Good.
At this conservatory.
Good.
His name is Saul, S-O-L, Solomon, Saul Bordeaux. And he's there up in like the, what are those things called?
Like the catwalks?
No, not the catwalks. He's like up in like where you sit and you watch.
Yeah.
You know,
the booths,
a booth or whatever, something
the
like that.
Opera booth.
Yeah, I can't remember that
the
word.
VIP section.
So he's up there watching her, and his twin brother Ben Bordeaux is next to him. They're in the mafia, and they're there in front of them. Sitting in front of them is Rand Chatelain.
Okay.
Soul, he's their enemy, but the opera house has been deemed neutral ground, where they will conduct
arts.
business.
Respect for the arts.
Yep. So the French Quarter is the Bordeaux's area. Usually, I mean, most of New Orleans is, and then the Garden District is Rand's. Saul killed Rand's older brother Laurent because Laurent kidnapped Saul when he was 15 and disfigured him.
Oh, well.
Yep.
What do you expect?
What are you gonna do? Rand is there to discuss building a hotel in the French Quarter and getting access to the port of New Orleans, and they're like, no.
Yeah, what?
That's not happening.
Yeah.
They do have a truce. A truce was agreed upon like 10 years ago after all the shit went down, that, you stay over there, we stay over here, we don't fuck your shit up, you don't fuck our shit up, that kind of a thing. And they can clock, Ben and Rand can clock that Saul is like fixated on Scarlett a little bit. And so Rand says, oh, looks like you like my little Letty.
My?
Uh-huh. Oh, and that's what Saul says.
Yeah.
Yours.
But also, Soul, weak poker face.
I know. Rein it in.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, I can't let him know how much I like her and all this stuff.
While you're staring directly at her like a crazy person with a mask on?
Yes, Paul.
Okay.
And he's like, should I introduce you to my little Letty? And, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yours. Anyway, Rand says he met Letty when she was 12 and he was 16. And her father was playing at a show in the Garden District before her father was murdered a year ago. And Rand and her became inseparable when they were children. She had like a crush on him.
Her name's Scarlett, and he calls her Letty.
That's what her dad called her.
I don't like it.
Oh, she doesn't like it when he says it either.
That's like a dumb nickname for that name.
So just to set some scene for you,
Okay.
I'm going to read you a little something. This is Rand speaking. I've always thought it curious that your family holds meetings here, but I must say with a show like Miss Day, I can see why you'd want to set the Opera House as your neutral ground. Then Saul, this just sets some plot a little bit. He goes, my family has called the new French Opera House their home since we bought the charred land of its prior namesake in 1920. The original burned down nearly to ashes, and when the original owners couldn't recover the insurance, the lot went vacant. My great-grandmother was distraught over the demise of the original French Opera House, and Bordeaux men can never say no to their wives. Ben is a perfect example with his wife, Maggie. You'll learn more about Maggie. But not only did my great-grandfather want to please his wife, he saw a golden opportunity with Prohibition going into effect. He bought the old French Opera House's plot of land and rebuilt a near replica with better safety measures. They sold the old Bordeaux mansion in the Garden District, and Jeremiah Bordeaux made the new French Opera House a conservatory for art students, so my great-grandmother could teach and live out her passion full-time. He even designed dorms for students in a family wing that Ben and Maggie currently live in. But beneath, he utilized the French Quarter's slightly higher elevation to his advantage and engineered a flood-proof maze of cellars and tunnels to use during Prohibition. He ran his illegal distillery through there and through the speakeasy that's in the bottom of the French called Masque, M-A-S-Q-U-E.
Oh, my God.
Madame G, Maggie's mom, her ancestors struck a deal with him, and they've owned and run it ever since. The masquerade theme set in place then protected patrons from potential prosecution if they were ever caught, which they never were. Now it protects me. As soon as I was released from the burn unit of the hospital as a teenager, I left the family wing upstairs and repurposed the cellars and tunnels for my own home. My only haunts now are the cellars, the tunnels, the opera house, and Masque. I never go anywhere without a mask, so this is my home.
In the OG Phantom of the Opera, does that shit burn down?
No idea.
Oh, man.
We're gonna have to watch it, I guess.
In my head...
But is it a musical?
I think so. I do think there's songs.
This is a musical.
But there's a lot of singing in this book?
Oh, this book is for the theater girlies.
Okay.
There's a lot of singing in this book that I'm not even going to talk about.
So, I mean, how do you sing in a book?
It's more that they're singing to each other.
And the dialogue is like them singing to each other?
It doesn't give the lyrics.
Okay,
it's just I sing.
Good.
Yeah, I know, but still it's a musical, and you know.
I'm not doing that.
I don't fuck with musicals.
No.
At all.
At all.
Unless it's Chicago.
Even that I'm just listening to He Had It Coming.
Totally.
And I don't know a single other song.
Yeah. Anyway, you get...
Yeah.
You follow?
Yes.
Any questions?
No, I think this all makes sense.
Any comments?
Sounds sick.
Oh, yeah, I know,
Honestly.
right? Yeah.
A speakeasy called Masque in the basement of a...
Opera house in the French Quarter.
In the French Quarter, yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
And then you live in those creepy tunnels under it.
Oh, and he's got them decked the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds sick.
He's been keeping his eye on Scarlett for the past year since she got out of like the psych ward. Knows everything about her, stalking her for sure.
Oh, cool.
So she finishes her aria and Rand gets up and he cheers and she notices him. And she like gets a big smile on her face when she recognizes Rand, and that obviously pisses Saul off. So Rand says, she's mine. Saul says, she's mine. She lives under our protection in the French Quarter. And Rand's like, just because she lives in your school doesn't mean she's yours and under your protection for any reason. I'm not going to harm her. We're old friends. And she's technically unaffiliated. Since she's unaffiliated, I'm going to go ahead and declare her right now.
What?
And consider her a chatelaine, or whatever his last name is. I'm going to say chatelaine.
Okay. You could just do that?
Oh, yeah. Yep. So Rand goes off to go find her.
Yeah.
And Sol is pissed. And Ben is like, you can never be with her, brother. You don't leave. She needs to be out in the light.
Yeah, creep.
You don't leave this place. Like, just leave her alone. He's clearly declaring her. So, like, let's not start a war over this girl. And Saul's just like, we'll see about that.
Oh, God.
So Scarlett and Jaime are in her dorm after the performance, before the after party in Masque. And Rand comes in. And, oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Jaime says, her performance was unreal. Jaime says,
yeah,
I've been listening to you and I didn't know you had that in you. And she thinks to herself, if he knew I've been practicing to the voices and the music in my head, he'd try to lock me up again. So she just says, thank you.
I do like that. That's fun.
Yeah. The author has bipolar disorder, so she like
Oh.
talked about that in the beginning of the book. She was like, I have this, so I'm going to represent it.
Yeah.
So she's been hearing someone in her head singing and playing piano.
Cool.
And she's singing along with it. But she's taking her meds. She's staying on top of it. She hasn't had a manic episode since last time.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
Yep. Anyway, then Rand comes in. And she's like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long, blah, 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 blah. And she's like a little nervous. She introduces him to Jaime, and Jaime's like stiff. Jaime's like looking at him like...
What's this dude's deal? Or like...
Like he
hot?
knows who he is.
Oh, he knows who he is. In a gay way.
No, in a mafia way.
Oh, okay.
So Rand tells Jaime his name, and Jaime says, what are you doing here? You're a Chatelaine.
Yeah.
And Scarlett is like, what are you talking? What's
she doesn't know
going
about
on
the
here?
mafia stuff?
She doesn't know about the Chatelaines and the Bordeaux. She doesn't know about the mafia stuff.
Open your eyes. Look around you, Scarlett. Are you kidding me? Why do you think your dad's dead?
Exactly.
Jesus.
Why do you think your dad's dead? And Jaime says the opera house, or no, Rand says the opera house is neutral ground. And she's just like, what? And then Rand, like, is just looking around her dorm and picks up her...
Oh, wait, they're in her dorm?
They're in her dorm.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is, like, very close to the stage. It's, like, not a big conservatory,
Yeah.
you know? So Rand's looking around her room, just, like, talking and whatever. Like, him and Jaime
Yeah.
are, like, squaring off a little bit. And she's just like, what's going on? And then he picks up her pill organizer.
What the fuck? What?
And shakes it. And he's like, are you sick, little Letty? And Jaime goes, that is none of your goddamn
excuse
business. Like, what the fuck do
Those
you
are
think?
multivitamins. Get out of here.
Uh-huh. And Scar's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I have bipolar type 1 and all this stuff.
Good for her.
And he was like, oh, I didn't realize. Whatever.
Oh, what great friends we are then.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So then Maggie kind of walks by, and she is the assistant director. And she sees Rand, and she says the same shit. She's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And now Scarlett's like, really, what is going on?
How have you not figured out everything's run by the mafia?
How would you know that?
What do you mean? I already think that all the time anyway.
In Denver?
Yeah. I'm like, I know where I work is run by the mafia.
That's hilarious. So Jaime's like, come on, Rand. Like, let's let her freshen up, get ready for the after party. Let's go downstairs. And he goes, it's not like she'll be swept away by the phantom of the French Quarter while we wait for her. And just dropping all these hints,
Yeah.
you know? So they leave. And when they leave, she sees a white rose and envelope on her
Oh,
like
mysterious.
table. And she's been getting them for a year. They're from her demon of music. She's his angel of music. There's where the
Cheesy shit.
cheesy shit
Yeah,
theater girlies
theater girls.
would love this book. But I will tell you, although it's got that shit in it, the sex was hot.
Okay.
The sex was hot.
Okay.
He always writes in French to her, her demon of music. So she knows she has a stalker, and she's like, I should be freaked out that someone's coming in my room and leaving this and has been for a year. But I like it.
Yeah.
You know, she always feels like he's watching her, kind of a thing. He is. So in the letters, he always includes sheet music, stuff he's composed, and she's been like writing lyrics to them and stuff. She wants to like be a performer. She's not into the whole opera thing.
Oh, okay.
But she wants to break off and do her own thing, but she's scared.
Like she still wants to be a singer.
She wants to be a singer. She wants to like sing in clubs in New Orleans.
She wants to be a pop star.
But she's scared because she feels like if she has a manic episode and she's like a one-person show, it'll ruin everything. She's like, there's no understudy for me like there is an opera. So she feels like it's safer for her to do opera.
Listen, that's the best music.
What?
When you're manic, little crazy.
For sure.
You know, that's art.
Yes.
That's coming out.
Anyway, cut to there in the speakeasy. Jaime and Rand are still being weird with each other, dropping hints that Jaime's clearly someone.
So is Jaime in the mafia
Jaime
too?
knows too much.
Yeah.
Then in walks Solomon, and she's immediately like, whoa.
Who's that man in the mask?
Uh-huh.
But so was everybody at mask wearing a mask? Or did that die out with Prohibition?
No, not right now. They will at masquerade parties, but not right now. Not tonight.
Except for
Saul.
Yeah.
Whatever. So she's like, who is that? And Jaime tells her that's Solomon Bordeaux. And she's like, the Solomon Bordeaux? And she knows him because of the conservatory, Bordeaux Conservatory. Right. And Jaime's like, oh, Scarlett has a crush on Solomon. And Rand's like, you've got a crush on the Phantom of the French Quarter? And
oh, so everybody knows?
Jaime goes, that shit's made up. Like, shut the fuck up kind of a thing.
Dude, whatever. I'd be like, that's obviously the Phantom of the French Quarter.
Obviously.
He's walking around wearing a mask. What are we doing?
Dude, whatever. Okay. My mind is blown that my logical friend would believe in something so far-fetched. Okay, but then how can Saul Bordeaux be a total recluse and the Phantom of the entire French Quarter? It doesn't make any sense. That's what Scarlett asks. The Bordeaux family and Rand's family, the Chatelains, own everything in the city. My dad and I visited every summer while I was growing up, but I never paid attention to the city's politics. I still don't, to be honest.
Open your eyes!
I've always thought that the Phantom of the French Quarter, the alleged enforcer of the Bordeaux family business, was a myth. But even if Saul Bordeaux is the boogeyman of New Orleans, there's no way he'd attend a party, right? He's a glorified mobster. He has his minions do his dirty work, of course. They're his shadows when he can't be around, Rand answers. So just keep that word shadows in mind. His worry, Rand's worry. His worry seems to have undertones of anger for some reason. Believe me or not, Letty, Saul Bordeaux is a thug and a fucking assassin. Don't go anywhere near him.
That makes me want it all the more.
Oh, for sure. So then someone delivers... Okay, so Monty, the director of the opera... is a piece of shit.
Sure.
And he's there, because it's the after party.
Yeah.
You know? Someone... They're in their booth. They look over. They see someone in a mask. It's a shadow. It's one of Saul's shadows.
Okay.
Drops off a letter to Monty. And it has the same wax thing on it that her letters...
I was going to say.
Get. And...
Well, that's not very secretive.
He ain't trying to hide it right now.
That's a smoking gun.
Yeah. He ain't trying to hide it right now. The letter says everything you've been doing with Juliana. So Juliana was the lead in the opera. She got sick. So tonight Scarlett was her understudy and she shined.
Okay.
Anyway. So the letter says everything you've been doing with Juliana will come to light if you don't let Scarlett take the lead in the show for the rest of the year. And Rand is like Monty is like, what the fuck is this letter? Who gave this? Like, what? And he's starting to make a scene a little bit. Oh. People are noticing it.
Okay, well, be cool, guy.
And she's noticed it too. She's like, what is that? Did my demon give him that letter?
Oh my God.
Yeah. I love this, Paul. You're going to have a hard time with some of this.
I am going
I had a really hard time with like the first half of the book.
Yeah.
I was like, this is so fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
And then it got better.
It's just so dramatic for like what?
Hey, but you know what? That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a dramatic
drama.
Yep.
Drama kids.
Totally. So yeah, she's like, did my demon send that? Anyway. And then Monty looks at his phone and he gets a text message and it's a picture of Jacques Baron hanging dead.
Okay.
Looks like an apparent suicide. Oh. So he was working as like a stagehand there. And he had cornered Scarlett. He's like a assaulter.
Oh, okay.
He had cornered Scarlett like a week ago and was like trying to feel her up and all this stuff. Now he dead.
Well.
And Jaime looks at her and he's like, Jacques, that's a Chatelain man.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What's he doing working at the...
Right. Exactly.
It's that neutral of a place that we're hiring the enemy? Get it together.
Yep. So Rand gets up and he approaches Saul and he's like... At this point, everyone saw the picture.
Yeah.
Like, so Rand gets up, goes over to Saul,
and
is like, you broke our truce. You killed him on this neutral ground. You've broken our truce now.
Yeah, but I didn't kill him in a mafia way. I killed him in like a...
Saul's calling card is making his victims look like they killed themselves.
Okay.
So.
Sounds like he's not very good at it.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's like, you killed my second in command. Turns out Jacques was there. I'm
struggling.
I know.
I'm struggling.
I know.
Your second in command of your mafia fucking empire is in enemy territory
as a stagehand
at a neutral place as a stagehand. I got to tell you, I'm not buying that.
No.
I'm not buying that for a second. I swear.
Paul. Well, yeah,
you
neither
lie
am I.
To me.
Yeah.
You play in my face like that.
Right.
Tell me the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
And Rand has lived in New York for like the last 10 years.
She's not even from here.
And so Jacques was his proxy for the last 10 years. So you're telling me he was the head of the Chatelain gang? And he's...
He's just this. I would need like a full book on his backstory that would explain why he had such a passion for opera that he would be a stagehand just for the ability to witness it back,
right,
like from backstage.
Yeah,
and that's tough.
That is tough.
That's me making a lot of shit up in my head.
For sure. That's beyond suspending belief. So Saul says, here's your spy. You broke the truce first. So whatever.
Spy.
I know. A spy.
A spy that we all know who he is and who he works for and what he does.
How'd you let him in the door? Yeah. Sorry, Paul.
You guys suck, dude.
You're real. Now it's kind of like the vibe's off. So
killed the vibe.
Scarlett's like, the party's over. And she kind of walks up to Rand and is like, hey, can we go? Can we leave? And Saul is just like staring at her, and she's like staring at him.
They're leaving together?
She's like, will you
take me home? I live here.
She actually goes up to Rand and says, I'm going to go. And Rand says, I'll walk you to your dorm.
Okay.
And then Jaime cuts in and says, no,
you won't. All good here.
I'll take her. And so Saul thinks to himself, thank God I have Jaime here and he can take care of her when I can't. So he's
a shadow.
Yep, that's the first like confirmation we get that Jaime is
in the mob.
Yeah.
Affiliated.
So then affiliated. Is
that what they say?
I wish I was affiliated. Actually, I'm glad I'm not. I don't think I could handle that.
I don't think you could either.
No.
I mean, I don't think I could, but
yeah, I would just be too scared all the time. I'm already kind of scared all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know. Anyway, so Saul's like looks at Rand. He's like, get the fuck out of here now and don't come back until the next meeting. Your request for your hotel and everything is denied. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Rand's like, we'll see about that. Cut to...
I think Rand and Ben are working together.
The twin. Cut to, she gets to her dorm room to take her meds. They're gone. Her meds are gone.
Did Rand take them?
I mean, I'm reading this and I'm like, obviously Rand took them.
Right?
Like,
yeah, he was holding them.
Right. Well, and I'm like, obviously he's not a good guy.
Yeah, he wants her crazy.
So she's like, fuck, like I have to take my meds. If I skip these meds, I'm going to have like some sort of a fucking mental breakdown or some shit. And she has old meds that never really worked for her, but she's like, I'm just going to have to fucking take one. So
that's how you do it.
Takes one, and it's nighttime meds, so it's like going to cause you to be drowsy and then eventually pass out. And she like starts to feel foggy, and then she thinks, and it's like nighttime, so she's got her lights off. She thinks she's having a hallucination when she sees someone in her room with half a mask on his face.
So Saul walks around with half a mask on his face.
Yes, due to his deformity.
All the time. And now the Phantom is in the room with half a mask on his face. Wouldn't you just immediately assume that's the person you already know?
She is. Okay, she's like Saul. Okay. She's like, it's obvious to me that Saul is like
her demon.
And her demon.
Okay.
So
good for her for putting that together.
She put it together at Mask that night. She's in bed and she's all horned up because she was reading her little smut book.
Oh, like you do.
Like you do.
Specifically you that I'm talking right to. You do.
Yes. And she like starts touching herself and she thinks she's hallucinating him coming onto the bed. And she's like trying to finger blast herself and it's not working. She's like, I'm on the edge of an orgasm. It's not working. And she's like begging this hallucination, please touch me. Please help me. And he's like, I'm not going to touch you. You've taken a bed. Like, I'm not going to,
Oh my God. Take advantage of you.
And she's like, please, 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 please. And he's like, you took this shit again? And sees the pill. Because like the first time she tried those meds, she passed out and she didn't know this. She thought Jaime rescued her, but it was really him. He like picked her up and put her to bed and all this stuff. So he's like, you took this shit again? And so she's fully thinking she's just hallucinating. And finally, she's like, please just touch me. I need to have an orgasm. So he gets in bed behind her and puts his hand over her hand.
So it doesn't count. Loophole.
Yep. Diddles her skittle and like whispers all this shit in her ear. Like, I'm going to make you come on my hand. Like, all this fucking shit. And finally, she has an orgasm. And she's talking, quote unquote, talking to her hallucination. She's like, I wait for your letters every day. I love them. And he's just like pleased with him. He's
of course.
This bitch, he's getting
Does he know she thinks it's a hallucination?
No.
Okay.
So then, and there's this whole aspect. I don't really want to talk about it because it's so cheesy.
Talk about it.
But he's always like, you sing so well when you come. Like that. He's always like, sing. He's always like, sing for me, my little muse. That's what he calls her.
Yeah.
Ma petite muse or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever.
So he's like, she tells him afterwards, post-orgasm, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Pillow
like,
talk.
I've never had anyone touch me there before.
Well, he didn't.
She's a
virgin.
Yes.
It just gets
and
better
I
and
know
better.
you love
it gets better and better.
The virgins. He goes, tell me that you'll only ever sing for me. You'll only ever sing for me.
Come for me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And she goes, I'll only ever sing for you. I wrote the theater girls are dying for
Oh,
this.
of course. Oh, yeah.
They're reading this and they're just like, I'll only ever sing for you.
Yes.
My phantom. My demon of music.
Ugh.
Anyway, come to find out, she hasn't been having auditory hallucinations. It's him in the basement singing and playing piano. So there's a little bit of he's not gaslighting her, but he doesn't know that she thinks she's going crazy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So when she wakes up, she's like, so now I'm having visual and physical hallucinations. She thinks she's going crazy.
But it's just happening.
So cut to next day, they're getting ready for a show. And Juliana, who was originally cast, comes into Scarlett's room. And they actually have a heart-to-heart. They've been like kind of enemies, but they have a little bit of a heart-to-heart. And Juliana actually tells her Monty has been making her do sexual favors.
I was going to
say
say
the lead in the role.
That's easily what was going on. It was not a consensual thing.
No, but then Juliana, as they're and you know, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Like they're having a heart-to-heart. Juliana looks over and she sees a fat stack of letters from Saul with that seal on it, and she's like, wait, did you send the letter to Monty? Are you blackmailing me?
You know what, she's sharp.
She is. Yeah,
like that's not what's going on,
right?
But that does look like what's could be going on.
And she like goes over to them and she grabs all the letters. It's like all the music that he's written and all this stuff. She's like, excuse me,
are you okay? Should we call someone?
It was just verbal.
It was.
Stop! Don't do that.
Sing for me.
Paul. Anyway, so she pulls all the shit and she's like, "Oh my God!" And she's like ripping them up as she's walking to the stage.
Whoa, girl!
She's ripping them up and like. Obviously Scarlett's like trying to, she's like, I can't tell her this, some stalker, like she's like, stop, wait, blah, 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 trying to explain.
I would be like, no, I've been receiving letters as well.
For sure. And she's trying to say that, like, but Juliana's not listening.
I guess so. She's probably pretty upset. So I mean, honestly, it sounds like she's getting super screwed in this whole situation.
Juliana?
Yeah.
She is.
It's like she wants to be an opera singer and have the lead. She's being forced into sexual acts to do it. And out there, she's being taken that away from her after everything she went through blackmail.
Yeah. So Juliana gets to the stage. It's like rehearsal. Everyone's there. And it's like, hey, everybody.
Okay. This is tough.
It rips all the letters up and is like, you're sending yourself love notes and you're blackmailing Monty.
That doesn't really make sense what you just said, lady.
Well, she's like, you're fucking crazy. I knew you were crazy.
Does everybody know that she's like
bipolar? Yeah, because her episode was pretty public. Yeah. So she goes, you're fucking insane. You're like you'll do anything.
Right. Not cool.
Not cool.
Not a cool move.
And so now Scarlett's like crying. Everyone's looking at her like, you know, and she like picks up all the torn papers and she leaves. And now she's like, Am I crazy? Am I
sending these letters?
Yeah. So
no, the guy in the mask with the other guys in masks are sending the letters.
Obviously. Cut to, now we're in Saul's perspective. He's down in the cellars. He just he killed someone who had dirt on Scarlett's dad's murder. And Ben, his twin, is like, that happened in Chatelaine territory, brother. We shouldn't be fucking with
Ben did it.
And he found out that her dad, Gustav Day, apparently owed money to some people and was in trouble. Also, someone was trying to assault Scarlett, and then her dad came out to like help her and then got shot. But they're like, that was a setup. Like clearly the killer was just trying to assault Scarlett to lure Gus out. That's what he learned from the guy he just killed, Saul. This is what Ben tells Saul. Rand is formidable, Saul. He has an interest in Miss Day. What if he's using her to get to you? That makes her a threat to our family and the loyal people backing us. You need to accept that. Leave her alone. Leave all of this alone. So Ben is just like, knock it off.
I don't trust that, Ben. What are you hiding? First of all,
you don't trust.
I don't trust anyone named Ben.
Right? And I think that's where you're
been there.
Right?
Not getting me again.
Well, it's just like I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Be around anyone named
Luke. Lucas.
Or Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've had 3, including one that was just a friend.
Yeah, that all turned.
That all went badly.
Yeah.
I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
No.
Anyway, meanwhile, Saul has cameras all over the French Quarter, and obviously he's got his little lair down there, so he's like, he can see her, and she's out with Rand.
In the French Quarter?
In the French Quarter.
In his turf?
Yep.
What's this Rand?
It's like the next morning. It's like the next morning. Rand went to pick her up, and he's going to take her out for beignets.
Obviously.
What
else would you do?
And Saul is seeing this on the computer screen. Cut to Rand and Scarlett eating beignets. He's creepy as fuck. He's like laying it on really fucking thick.
Is he hot?
I mean, he probably is. Yeah. He's in the mafia. Yeah. I'm sure he's hot. But he's not as hot as Saul, I can tell you that.
Yeah, even with his fucked up face.
And body.
Body's messed up too?
Oh, wait till you hear what happened to him.
Oh, no.
Gnarly. I was like, dang. Anyway, she is like trying to be like polite to him. Mm-hmm. And he says something about this being a date. And she's like, Rand, we're not on a date. This isn't a date. I don't really see you that way. It ain't like that.
Friend zoned.
Yep. He gets pissed.
Of course, because why wouldn't you?
Right. When you get rejected.
Yeah, it's her fault.
Yep. And she's starting to get frustrated with him because he's being such a creep. And he goes, have you been taking your meds, Letty? You seem a little on edge. Weapon.
Wow. Oh, it's like that.
It's like that. If someone said that to me.
Oh, I take my earrings off and I beat their ass.
I almost want to get on meds.
Yeah, to get off them.
To get off them and have someone say, are you taking your meds? So I can pop off and go crazy.
So why did you get on these meds? Spite? Yeah.
So I could
get off
them? I could yell at someone?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And have like a reason.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like that? I'm off my meds.
Yes.
Because right now it's like, why are you acting like that? Because I'm just like this.
Right. Exactly. Oh, we should start saying that to each other. Have you taken your meds?
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, well, that's fun.
That is fun. Anyway. So she gets up and she's like, I'm going to go. That's none of your fucking business, is what she says. And as she's walking away, he's all, I got you that scholarship you're on. I got you that scholarship at the conservatory. I never wanted you to find out.
Well, you did a really good job of never wanting me to find out by shouting it at me.
But if it'll keep you from looking at me as a villain right now, I'm just going to tell you, I got you into that school.
So if I can buy your love and affection.
And she was like, did he really do that? Like, is he the reason why I'm here? Like, that's crazy. I mean, he knew I did want to go here. So she's believing it. She's like, all right, I'm sorry he was like,
sorry.
He was like, I'll text you. I'll talk to you about our next date. And she's like, we'll see, and leaves. Cut to Saul is up in the booth again in the opera house, talking to his right hand, Sabine. She's a woman. Represent.
Oh, wait. Her name is Sabine. You weren't saying say Bean. Okay.
No, Sabine.
Okay.
Her name's Sabine. He's watching the rehearsal again. And she tells him that her contact at NOLA PD found footage of Rand's brother, Laurent, and the Chatelains of them torturing Saul from 10 years ago.
Oh, they got it on cam.
Yeah. They used the footage to, when Saul was kidnapped, they would send stuff to Ben.
Right.
And be like, to make this bullshit truce up. Because the truce really didn't help the Bordeaux at all. It really only helped the Chatelains.
Oh, okay.
Because at that point, the Bordeaux really did kind of run the whole city. Anyway, he's got to meet up with this cop at some point.
Okay.
She also tells him there was a little incident with Juliana earlier today.
Oh, right.
And Scarlett might not be doing well. Like, she got publicly humiliated.
Yeah.
And then she went out for beignets with Rand.
Yeah.
And
he's like, oh, I know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So then he hears, and this is gonna be a little tough.
Okay.
So then he hears Monty down there berating her again.
Scarlett?
Yeah. Like, why does this phantom think you'll be the better lead than Juliana? Clearly she's better than you. How am I going to run my show like this?
You heard me sing, bitch. That's why.
And she's just like, you know, being a little timid. And Saul's had enough.
I was like, Monty's about to die.
So he presses a lever. Chandelier from the ceiling starts falling down on top of Monty. And Monty's like, oh my God, I'm going to get crushed by this chandelier.
Is it moving that fast?
It's going fast.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing that happens in the Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
With the chandelier dropping.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. So Monty gets out of the way and the chandelier stops. Obviously, it doesn't shatter. Like, Saul knows it wasn't going to hit him, but he's just trying to scare the shit out of him. Monty's like, you know what? That's it. I fucking quit. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get crushed. Like, the Phantom clearly isn't gonna leave me alone. I'm out of here. He walks off. He leaves. Obviously, this is something we learn later, but obviously Maggie, who was the director, the second director, the co-director, whatever, she's gonna take over for Monty. Okay, cool. Obviously, which is Saul's sister-in-law. Perfect. And the mother of his niece. So it's working anyway.
Ben's wife. Can't trust her.
You don't trust any of them. Nope. Your face. So Scarlett looks up and she sees Saul in the theater with the mask, and she's like, wow, it really is him. Like,
yeah, no shit.
And she begins to like kind of panic a little bit. You know, she's rattled from earlier. She's rattled from her meds
back?
Not yet.
Okay, that should have been like,
she's about to.
Can we pop to the Walgreens on the way to beignets so I can get a refill?
Yeah. So she runs off stage, goes to her dorm room. Then she gets to her dorm room and her meds are there.
Hell yeah.
Saul had his shadows.
Well, I'm going to say that's the kind of man I want.
100%.
Helping me with the errands.
Yes. Thank you.
I mean, Taylor's doing laundry right now.
Taylor does everything.
No, he doesn't. I do things.
So she's panicking and she's like, does something stupid. She takes a handful of pills.
Yeah. Gotta catch up for the ones you missed.
As she like ran away, Jaime chased after her and like Juliana chased after her. So they're standing. Stay out of here. Yeah, she can. So they're standing in her doorway watching her like, Jaime's like, are you okay? Pills? Well, like she's panicking. She can't breathe. They do watch her take the pills.
Oh, we watch?
Right.
Complicit.
So then in comes, and she's like not breathing. Then in comes doosh, doosh, Saul. Okay. He's like, get out of here, Juliana. And he closes the door and he picks her up and he's like, breathe, ma petite muse, breathe, all this stuff. Actually, what he does, even after this, he sings to her.
Okay.
I know. Okay. No, we're not going to talk about it. Okay. I had to skim over that.
Just fast forward on.
And Jaime, he goes, she's taken all these pills, Phantom. And she's like,
I watched and I didn't even try to stop her.
Yep. And Saul's just like, I've got you, baby. I'll always protect you. Picks her up, opens her mirror, and goes down into the tunnels. So that's how he gets into her room.
Chronicle of Narnia is this bitch.
Yep.
Okay.
Totally. And so he takes her down into the cellars and he takes her into the bathroom. He's like, I'm sorry, I have to do this to you. Puts his fingers down her throat, makes her throw up, all this stuff, holding her hair. She's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed, all this stuff, you know? And then carries her to his bed, and which is like a big, huge 4-poster bed with like curtains. You know? Mm-hmm. And so she's laying in this soft bed and stuff and all this stuff. This was like a long drawn out scene.
Yeah.
But he lays in the bed next to her and she's like, don't leave me. And in French, she says, never, my love.
Great.
Anyway, he calls his like mob doctor. He's like, I need you to come evaluate her because I'm not taking her to the hospital because if I take her to the hospital, they're going to lock her up in the psych ward. And I know she doesn't fucking want that. All this stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm. I don't want to take her to the hospital because she'll get the care that she needs.
Well,
and I'd rather keep her in these
He's
cellars.
giving her the care that she needs.
Yeah. Yep.
Then Ben comes in with the doctor. So it's Ben Sabine, the doctor, and they're like standing there looking at her. And Ben's like, I'm not going to fucking war with Rand over this girl. You're clearly not, like, she needs to go to the hospital. He's like, I'm not fucking taking her. But Saul won't stop. He's like, get out of here, brother. And Ben's like, fine, I won't fucking say anything about it again.
Good, get out of here.
Spoiler alert, he does. Anyway, when she wakes up the next morning or whatever in his place, we get our first scene of them like one-on-one together. It's very long. It was a few chapters. You know, she's like getting to know him. They're talking to each other. She wakes up in the morning and of course he's done all the things. He's got all her skincare there in the bathroom.
Her skincare even?
Yep. He's got like an outfit laid out for her to wear. He's got like everything there for her. A glass of water with ibuprofen next to the bed.
Where's breakfast?
Her beignets, her favorite beignets are in a bag.
Thank you.
Where's breakfast?
And where's breakfast?
And a coffee for her. So everything that would make a bitch swoon, you know?
Yes.
And she can hear him playing piano while she's getting ready. So she gets ready and then she like looks around and she's like, this place is like a palace.
Yeah, I bet.
It's nice as fuck. Beautiful. I call it his lair.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to refer to it as from now on. And she like approaches him while he's playing piano. And he's like, I've been watching you, Ma Petite Muse, for a year. I've been watching you this entire year.
No shit, dude.
All this stuff. She says, what do you mean you watch me? When you moved into your dorm, I realized quickly that you could hear me practice through here. He points to the vent above the piano. The first time you wrote lyrics to one of my songs and sang along, he drifts off and the reverence in his voice makes my heart flutter. Your voice is ethereal, Scarlett. I needed more of you. That's when your letters started. I glance around the room, not sure what I'm looking for until I find a small desk with candles of various colors and sizes surrounding stationery and a laptop. It's a juxtaposition of past and present, just like him. You really are real, my demon of music. I heard that in one of your lyrics. It fits. The world already knows me as the Phantom of the French Quarter, but being your demon de la... It's fucking French.
French shit.
Is what I didn't know I craved. Hearing your voice singing my music is perfection.
God.
And he goes, it, by the way, also wasn't a hallucination the other night. I really did.
Dill your skittle through your finger.
Dill your skittle. And she's like, what? Oh my God, what?
Oh.
And then they're like talking really close. And then she gets up and he gets up. My back hits the stone wall, but the human one in front of me doesn't stop his pursuit. He raises his forearms to rest them against the wall on both sides of my head, caging me in. My breaths come in heavy pants as I focus on his sparkling midnight eye in his mask. In his mask. He dips his head low, and his nose caresses where my scoop neck t-shirt reveals my bare collarbone. Tingles and goosebumps erupt over my skin. Without second-guessing myself further, I clutch the loose hem of his shirt in my hands and twist the fabric taut and tug him closer. His nose skims my neck, continuing up my jawline to my ear before his hands clench into fists against the stone. The muscles in his thigh are rock hard as his knee pushes between the apex of my legs. My body instinctually grinds against his thigh, searching for release, and I know my panties are soaked.
Oh, not the soaked panties.
He said, I could smell your arousal then. His sharp inhale draws cool air over my fevered skin.
Straight people are insufferable.
I wish everyone... I hope
is insufferable.
Everyone listening to the podcast could see Paul's face when I said he could smell her arousal.
A couple of animals.
Yes, literally. That's a huge thing in Omegaverse.
Oh, I'm sure.
Your
little not furry porn.
He goes, just like I can now. Do you know how fucking hard it is for me to know exactly what you want, exactly what you need, and deny us both the pleasure of me giving it to you? His lips and teeth nibble my earlobe as his right hand threads through the curls in my hair. He arches my neck to the side, leaving my throat vulnerable to his light as air kisses. Tell me, my pretty muse. Tell me how I'm supposed to deny you when you beg me to make you come. This is our first, smutty scene.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to, lay it out for you. Anyway, his left hand strokes down my side and slides behind my lower back to help me find my pleasure against his thigh. I'm practically riding him, and his hard length pushes against my stomach, reminding me that delicious release, like what he gave me the other night, is just within my reach.
Goodness.
I'm not good, little muse. My obsession with you is the only pure thing about me. Never forget that I'm your demon of music, Scarlett. You can't expect me to behave like a gentleman when you beg me like a whore.
Oh. It's like that. It's like that.
Answer me, Scarlett. His warm lips brush mine. So then...
The keys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And he pulls away, like, right before she's about to come on his thigh. He, like, picks her up, drops her, and she's like,
yeah.
Saul, you can't do that. I was about to come.
Yeah. How dare you?
And he drops her and tells her, he was like, you had a panic attack and overdose last night.
Remember?
Yeah. Well, she tries to, like, leave. She's like, if you're going to be an asshole, like... He's
if
like,
you're not going to make me nut, I'm out of here. Yes. I've said that before.
Yes. And he, like, won't let her out. And so he's like... I'm not letting you out of my sight. If you were in a hospital, you'd be locked up for 72 hours, so I'm keeping you down here for a few days.
Because this is a hospital.
Uh-huh.
You fucking psycho.
Hey, he's in the mafia. He's kidnapping her.
Hey.
That's what they do.
What you do.
I mean, as far as kidnappings go in books, Paul, this is pretty fucking tame.
Oh, this is very light.
And she's like, fine, I guess I'll stay with you. I have no choice if you're kidnapping me. And he's like, go get ready. We're going to a masquerade. I've laid out a dress for you, blah, 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 blah.
So much of a kidnapping if we're going out on the town.
Well, and that's what she thinks. She's like, well, I guess I I guess I'll stay with him. I mean, it's not that bad. He's hot as fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, how big is your TV? Probably great.
How big is your TV?
Like, how's the couch?
Uh-huh. So he leads her out of the apartment, and he like has on his phone the only way you can unlock the doors and various shit throughout the tunnels is his phone. Sabine's there, by the way. She's always with him. So it's Sabine, her, and Saul. As they're like walking through the tunnels, she's like talking to him. He's holding her hand, and he explains to her that he is the enforcer for the Bordeaux family. Then as he's like continuing, he explains like the prohibition thing. He's like, now we're in the walls of the opera house. Like if you ever did, you know, like blah, 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 blah. And then they're in his car now driving somewhere. He talks to her. She's asking questions about Rand. Like, how do you know him? Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, we went to boarding school together when we were teenagers. And then he's just like kind of talking about, I don't know, his life. They're just getting to know each other.
First date shit.
Yeah, first date shit. And he takes her to this flower shop and puts on this mask, this prosthetic mask before they go in that makes him look like Ben. Like he has no scarring. So he goes out sometimes and he doesn't want people to know the Phantom exists. So he pretends to be Ben when he needs to go out and like talk to people.
I'm not buying this for a second.
And then and the author is just saying this right now to set up for something that happens like 200 pages later.
Okay.
The fact that there are Ben masks.
Okay. All right. But it's just like the masks aren't that good.
This is like Tom Cruise Mission Impossible level mask where you look like a different person.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so you're just putting that on. You don't have a team of special effects or makeup artists that are putting.
Neither did Tom Cruise in those movies. He just rips it off his face.
Oh, you're right. What am I thinking?
Thank you, Paul. What am I thinking? So whatever, they go run this errand and she sees that he's wearing a mask and she's like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Like I said, this is just set up for later.
Yeah.
They go back to the opera house. They go to mask the speakeasy.
Okay.
They're sitting in a booth. They're talking to each other. And she opens up, tells him she doesn't want to do opera, but she's worried because she's crazy, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, follow me. Come here. And grabs her hand and brings her up onto the stage.
Great.
Makes her sing with the band. It's a whole fucking scene.
What does she sing? Original?
Some like New Orleans jazz thing.
Okay.
And she kills it, whatever. And then one of the band people are like, oh, you remind us of Gus Day. And she's like, well, I'm Scarlet Day. That was my dad. Blah, 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 blah. And they're like, anytime you want to play with us, you just let us know.
Let us know, babe. You got it, toots.
And so she's just like beaming, and Saul like lifts her up and carries her, takes her into this little alcove. And they're just like making out vigorously, you know, riding the high that she just like crushed it in this.
Yeah.
And then he unlocks his door and now they're in his cellar again and they're just all over each other, ripping clothes off. And he takes her to his bed and he's like, I'm going to make you come on my tongue now. And she's like, I've never been with anyone before. And he's like, I know.
I've been watching.
And then he goes down on her and she's like, holy shit, this is crazy. And then they hold each other and they go to sleep. And they're both thinking like, God, I'm never been happier.
Great.
Yep.
Love.
Cut to the middle of the night. He goes to meet the cop that Sabine said has the stuff. Turns out she's hooking up with that cop. It's a lady cop.
Oh,
they're lesbians.
Leslie.
Yep. She's got like 2 flash drives, one from 10 years ago, which had like videos and evidence of his torture, and then one flash drive that's got evidence about her father's death from a year ago, which is a cold case.
Of course.
Blah, blah, blah. Which now that that makes no sense. Okay, whatever. We'll talk about it later.
All right.
So he's like, thanks for the evidence. Goes back to bed. And when she wakes up, she can hear him playing piano again. It's like 6 a.m. So she walks into, like, up behind him, and he turns around, and he has, like, an eye patch on.
Okay.
His mask is on and an eye patch on. And she, like, goes to reach for it, and he's like, swats her hand away.
Yeah.
And she's like, you can't hide from me, which is something he said to her when he was going down on her.
Okay. Cheesy. But so hold on, she's wearing a mask and an eye patch?
So he's got his mask and a normal eye.
Yeah.
And then an eye patch on his other eye, on the side of his face with no mask. So.
Why?
Well, he finally lets her lift it up, and it's just an empty eye socket. When he came home in the middle of the night, he wanted to take his prosthetic eye out, because it was like starting to hurt him,
okay,
because
okay.
like he'd left it in so long for the last couple days because she was with him, but he's like, I gotta take it out, I gotta get
Yeah.
it right. So she was like, what happened? And he's like, I'll tell you
Later.
sometime, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, am I hideous? Am I heinous? Look at me, I have no eye.
You have to wear a mask.
And so then she straddles him on the piano bench, and you know, is like, please just let me see you. He's like, I'll let you see sometime, but
Just not right now.
Yeah, just not right now. When he says, am I hideous? She says, a sight so precious could never be anything other than exquisite. He gets a huge smile.
Oh, so hard for that.
He puts her up on the piano keys, and he's like, he is hard now.
Yeah.
And he's like, tell me you want my cock, Scarlett. Say it. And she's like, yes, Soul, I want you to be my first. And he like bites her lip, and he's like, I'll only say this once. I'm not your first. I'm your only.
Oh?
I'll be your only.
That sucks. Your whole life.
I know.
Ugh.
You're telling me.
I can't imagine.
Although I'm sure he puts it down, but I don't want that.
Yeah, but it's like, you could put it down, great. I still want to
Experience
sample
the
other things. So I need something bad so I could know how good you are, right?
Yes, exactly. And she's like, yes, you'll be my only soul. She says that. And then he like stands up and like runs his dick all through her vagina.
Yeah. That's what they do, right?
Yeah, they do that. And then she's about to lose her virginity. So I've got to read the smut to you.
Okay.
Because this is like the good bits of the book.
Okay.
You know?
The parts that make sense.
So she looks at him and she goes, no, you're too big. Wait, please. There's no way I'll be able to handle that. He wraps his hands in my hair and tilts my head up to see the determined look in his eye. You will take me, Scarlett. But I protest, even as he coats his length through my arousal with his other hand. I can't. Shh, my pretty muse.
These don't sound like yeses.
He lays his forehead against mine and whispers against my lips. You will take me, Scarlett. I will stretch this tight pussy until all you crave is my cock inside you when you come.
Whoa.
I love reading straight sex to you, Paul.
That's crazy.
That's not that
That's
crazy, Paul.
You just said that to me.
It's not crazy.
It just seems like assault.
All say
every time.
I'm going to stretch this tight little pussy. They
I just don't
all
trust
say that.
them.
No matter what.
I just don't trust them.
You could be loose as a goose, and they'll say the same thing. I mean, I wouldn't know from experience.
I was going to say that. They tell you.
He explores my opening with his shaft, pushing in slightly.
It just doesn't. It's like whatever.
I know you don't think straight sex
I'm
is
like,
consensual.
it doesn't sound hot either. I'm like, that sounds like clinical.
Well, she's not using great terms, I'll tell you that. I shake my head despite the fact that I desperately want to be full of him. A small whimper escapes me as his thick cockhead spreads me apart.
Just a tip.
Yeah. My inner muscles tighten and his hand leaves his cock to caress my spine, while the other keeps a firm grip on my hip. Relax, mon amour. I will never hurt you more than this, not unless you beg for it. Please, Saul, I plead now, although for what, I'm not sure. Part of me desperately wants to come, but I'm also more than a little nervous about my first time hurting. Obviously, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
His hand kneads gently down my spine and rests on my other hip as he rocks in and out a little deeper each time. I grab the collar of his t-shirt and tug him closer. So then he thrusts hard.
Oh.
I scream out his name and clutch his shirt. He curses before wrapping his arms around me as if to keep me from somehow running away from him when he's speared like this inside me.
Speared.
So then he fucks her, right? And I'm like, I don't want to lose my virginity on a fucking piano key.
No, me neither.
They're done.
Okay.
He pulls out. The faintest pink tinge glosses my cock in the firelight, and my primal savage heart thumps like a bass drum at the sight of my cum seeping from her swollen lips.
Okay.
Came inside her.
We're just raw dogging it, virgin style. Sick.
Can't get pregnant your first time, Paul. That brief moment of hesitation I had over keeping Scarlett all to myself disappears entirely as I imagine her swollen with my Bordeaux air. Oh, there's massive breeding kink in this.
Oh, so you're eating it up. Obviously.
Before I can stop myself, I swipe my cock through our cum, smearing all of mine that I can see, and push it back into her.
God forbid.
I sheathe myself back in her pussy, sealing all of my cum inside of her. I can't waste a drop. She gasps at my re-entry and encircles my neck with her arms. My grip tightens on her thighs, and I carry her to the piano bench that I had kicked against the wall. Once I sit down, I lean back against the wall and grind up into her more, making sure her pussy swallows every last drop of my seed.
What the fuck? Do straight people not know what happens?
They do.
She's gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
Uh-huh.
Getting pregnant, losing your virginity. Oh my God.
I would kill myself.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you didn't get to have any just like fun sex. You just
At
immediately
all.
had sex and it hurt and it was weird. And
And
then
now you
you're
have a
knocked up
child.
and now you're going to have a baby and now what?
Yep. And of course, they're saying really cheesy shit too.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, you're my moonlight. And she goes, you're my midnight. All this fucking stuff, you know. And then she was like, so you...
Are trying to get me pregnant.
Uh-huh. And she goes, well, thank God I have a birth control implant. At least we don't have to worry about any little Bordeaux's running around. Although I do want a big family, just not now.
She's a virgin with a...
And he goes, where's the implant? Is it an IUD or do you have the one in your arm? And she's like, I don't think I'm going to tell you because you tried to take it out. You'd be ripping it out. And so he was like, I'm not trying to trap you. I don't think trapping
I'm not trying to trap you. You can't leave.
Actually, no, she says, I'm not telling you because trapping me won't let you keep me. And then he was like, oh, you're right.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't try to trap her. Anyway, cut to, they leave, they go to the cemetery.
Sick.
Ben is there. Okay, so this is like part of the mask thing.
Okay.
So they get to the cemetery. One of his shadows are there. She gets out of the car. One of his shadows are there. And he says, put the mask on and go drive my car around and be seen around the city. Don't let anyone know we're in this cemetery. So it's just a way to keep, as a diversion, I guess.
But so it's a Ben mask?
Yeah. Because they look like the same people except for he always has a half a mask on, you know? So I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. He takes her to his father's grave. Ben and Maggie are there and a wispy old woman, and it's Ben's and Saul's mom. And so she gets introduced to his mom. The mom has dementia. Oh. And she's unwell. Anyway, so she gets introduced to his mom at the cemetery. As they're leaving the cemetery, she's kind of like walking behind them so they get ahead of her. And
the mom is walking behind them? Or she is?
Scarlett is. So like Ben, Maggie, the mom, they're all up ahead. Out of nowhere, she hears, is that you, little Letty? And she turns around and it's Rand.
Rand's walking around in...
The French Quarter?
Yeah.
In their territory?
In their territory, like, a lot freely.
Yes, he is.
The head of my enemy, mafia group, isn't doing that. It's on site.
Right. Like, you don't come here.
Yeah, my people are around and they see you and they're like, oh, kill him.
But they're so far ahead, they don't see that she's talking to him.
Oh, I guess they have a truce.
Not here. The neutral ground is...
The neutral ground is a truce.
Not this place.
I'm opening fire.
For sure. So he like gives her a big hug and his like scent, she's like, oh, he just smells wrong. Yeah. Like he says he visits his mom at that cemetery on Sundays. She doesn't know that's bullshit.
Great information.
Right. And she's trying to be polite and get away from him. But he's like, I've been trying to get a hold of you for days. It goes straight to voicemail. I had to ask around about you and I heard that you overdosed and you've been staying with Saul. And he's like grabbing her arm.
I'm like, who's
and she can't get away
talking about me?
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
And he's like, do you know what kind of monster you're in bed with right now? Ask him about that innocent tourist he beat up last night. Ask him about it and see if he lies. When he went to meet up that cop, he did beat up a tourist.
Were they asking for it?
Yes, they were fucking asking for it. Saul is he's a
good guy.
He's a good guy. But he's like planting all these seeds in Scarlett's head. And she's like, did he beat? And then he shows her like a news article on his phone of this tourist. And the tourist has a imprint of a skull on his cheek, which is
the ring.
The Phantom's. Yep. He wears a ring.
Okay.
And so she's like, did he beat this guy up? I thought he was supposed to like not beat up innocent people. So she's just like, what's going on here?
Is anyone really innocent?
Is anyone really innocent? Good question, Paul. And then he says, shit, ask your best friend who he works for.
Jaime.
Yep. She doesn't know that Jaime is Saul's, like, her handler. Mm-hmm. She doesn't know that yet. So she's like, what? She's like, what do you mean, Jaime? And then he says, Saul and Ben will do anything. He's like, they'll do anything to take my family down. They're pinning you against me. He's kidnapped. Like, you can't be with this guy.
Yeah.
And then he leaves and she like catches back up to them. And as she catches back up to them, she hears Ben say, she can't be trusted. She's not one of us. And Sol says, she's the key to everything. Then they're like, shh, when they see her. Yeah. So they stop talking and they leave. And Sol like grabs her to kiss her and hug her. But he can smell Rand's
scent on her. And he goes, is there anything you'd like to tell me? And she's like, no, we can go back to your place now. She doesn't say, oh, Rand just cornered me and told me all this shit. Well, I think it's crazy that she had enough time to have that whole conversation with Rand and them not notice that she wasn't there.
Well, they were arguing about her.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Back at his place, in the car ride over there, things are a little awkward. He like keeps looking at her and he knows she's lying about blah, blah, blah. So it's a little awkward. And then back at his place, he asks her again if she has anything she'd like to say, and she says no. He says he wants to know what happened the night her dad died, and she thinks he can never know everything that truly happened. And I will say...
Did he kill her dad or something?
No.
Okay.
I will say there's a lot... As I'm reviewing this with you right now, there is a lot of stuff that this author breadcrumbed that never, ever turns into anything.
Why is that such a fucking thing in these?
Bad writing?
Yeah.
I guess. And she just says, it was a year ago. My dad and I were in the Garden District. He said he needed to see a friend, so we went to that restaurant, Commander's Palace, across from Lafayette Cemetery No. 1. He stepped out for his meeting during the main course. By the time it was dessert, he still hadn't come back, and I was worried. I paid with some of my stipend money so I could leave and find him. When I got outside, I thought I heard someone talking, so I went to see if it was my dad. Then someone came around the corner, and he touched me. He pinned me against the wall and tried to. Sol's finger digs into my waist, and I focus on the pain there rather than restricting agony in my heart.
Oh my God. Shut up.
Yeah. I screamed, and he hit me. That's when I heard my dad yell for me. My attacker turned and saw him and said, I've been waiting for you, Gus Day. My attacker dropped me and turned around. He pulled a gun out just as my dad ran after him. Then he shot him twice, and my dad went down. And what happened to your attacker, your father's murderer? She says, he ran away.
Okay.
And he says, so your father didn't fire his gun, his own gun? Your father didn't fire it? And she says, no. Anyway.
Okay.
He's like, all right, we'll leave it there. And she's like, well, tell me what happened to you. I need to know what happened to you.
He said, watch these tapes.
Uh-huh. So he says he was kidnapped, caged, and tortured when he was 15. And she was like, okay, I get that. And she says,
sucks.
Rand told me to stay away from you and told me that you're dangerous. But you say he's dangerous.
Who do I believe?
Uh-huh. And he goes, well, perhaps I am dangerous, Scarlett. She's like, well, I think Rand is a good guy. He got my dad a job on Frenchman Street. And he stops her and he says, Frenchman Street, that's Bordeaux territory. This is another thing that goes nowhere. I'm now realizing. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know. And then he calls her out. He's like, I know you fucking saw him today. I could smell him.
You lying ass.
You lying ass bitch.
Yeah.
And she goes, he goes, what'd you talk about? And she goes, nothing, I'm leaving. And he's like, bitch, you better stop lying to me.
And you ain't leaving.
Uh-huh. And she goes, I'm leaving. And he goes, fine. Walks her over to the door and unlocks it with his special code. And she goes, I'll do it. I'll leave. And he goes,
walk out.
Fine, go.
Walk out.
And as she goes to step out, he pulls her back in.
Oh.
And then I'm going to skip over this, but we do get sex scene. What he does is he takes her, and this was the hot fucking sex scene. This one did it for me, I swear to God. He takes her into his den in front of the fireplace, has a hook on the ceiling, hooks her arms up to the...
Oh, yeah, I did it for you, of course.
Yeah, and takes candle wax. Like, he actually, what he does is he's like, I've conquered my fear of flames. I've conquered my fear of fire. And he's like, takes a lighter and she has like pulls a string on her dress and lights it. It's like a fire play type scene. And she's like, no, stop, you're scaring me, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yes, but the fear is fun and whatever.
So
like, lights her.
Consensual?
Yes, Paul. It's extraordinarily consensual.
Sounds like a lot of no's for consensual.
Well, that's, you teeter the line. It's fear play, Paul.
Okay.
So he, like, lights her dress on fire, but then, like, I don't know, whatever.
Puts it out.
And then gets her naked and then is pouring wax all over her titties and stomach and stuff. And she's just fucking loving it. She's going crazy. Long story short, it's a hot sex scene.
Okay.
And he's like, look at you coming alive for me. Sing for me. Every time she comes, he's like, sing for me. Great. It's fucking...
Does she sing?
I don't know. I think she's like harmonizing.
Yeah.
And she thinks in her mind, in that moment, I wish he would rip this birth control out of me.
Okay.
And then at the end of their sex, he says, please don't ever leave me. And she says, never, I'll never leave you. Because she tried to leave me.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
And she goes, well, I do have class tomorrow. And he goes, well, if you promise to come back, I'll let you go.
Ew.
Uh-huh. Cut to the next morning in her dorm. She's like getting ready. Jilliana stops by. And she was like, hey, it's been a few days. She triggered this whole panic attack, basically.
Yeah.
And she goes, I really want to say I'm sorry for what I did.
Great.
And
you told everyone I was doing crazy things.
Yeah.
That I was not.
Right. And she forgives her.
That's good. That's big of her.
It is. It's big of her. And I mean, Jilliana's apology was nice. I'm not going to lie.
Sure.
She was like, don't let me off the hook. I was a cunt for that. And I was like, okay, all right, bitch.
No.
Anyway, cut to, she sees Jaime.
Okay.
And, like, Jilliana leaves, and Jaime, like, rushes past. And she's like, hey, Jaime, like, stop. And when he turns around, he's got a huge cut on his cheek. He's all bloody, and there's a skull imprint on his cheek.
Saul beat him up.
So she goes, what happened? And she's like, why don't you ask your little boyfriend what happened? I've devoted my whole life to him, and I make one mistake, and he does this? And she's like, what
was the mistake?
And she goes, what? Soul did this? You devoted your whole life? What are you talking about? Jaime just says, okay, I'll tell you everything. It all started when your dad died.
Okay.
And that's how, like, the chapter ended. Cut to Saul's perspective. The shadow who drove his car that day at the cemetery when he told him to wear the Ben mask has gone missing. So you're putting it together and you're like, okay, so he's gone missing. So someone probably took that mask and someone's out here looking like Ben, looking like Saul.
Okay.
He's working out in his little lair and he gets a notification on his phone and he sees Scarlett wandering through the tunnels to get to him.
Yeah.
And so he like runs out to get her and he grabs her in the tunnel. And she looks up at him and she's like, points at his face. He forgot to put his mask on.
He's full ugged?
He's full ugged.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Uh-huh. And she's too stunned to speak.
That bad.
And he takes it as, oh, this bitch really does think I'm hideous.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. I thought she'd be different. Like, I thought she'd be, Anyway. So he slaps his hand over his face and he's like, why are you coming down here? What's going on? And she's like, Jaime just told me motherfucking everything.
Yeah.
And you beat him up. And so I was like, what?
I didn't beat him up.
And she's like, did you use him to cock block me this whole time so you could steal my virginity? Like, she's just da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She's going off on all kinds of things. And she's like, why did you hurt him? I saw the skull. And he's like, I didn't fucking do that. I wouldn't hurt any one of my men unless they like betrayed me and did something heinous. And she's like, Rand told me everything at the cemetery where his brother is buried. And he goes to say his family's not buried there, but whatever. And she's like, you're a monster, like he says. You used me to get to Rand. I know that. So she's just pissed and she's just saying shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, you're using me to get back to him. Has this all been to get back at the Chatelaines? Because I'm his friend and his family did something unspeakable to your family and vice versa and back and forth until everyone dies, right? Well, at least the Chatelaines have only helped me. They supported my dad, paid for our housing, and they were there for me even after my dad died by paying for my room and board for school. What the fuck, Scarlett? I laugh at the absurdity. Do you really think the Chatelaines paid for your room and board at my family's school? The Bordeaux scholarship you received after your father died set you up in the only room in the new French opera house that directly tunnels to my apartment. Think about it. Confusion tries to twist the anger away in her features.
Think about it. That is a horrible thing you just said to me. That is crazy. You just told me that.
Well, she knows he's been stalking her. Like, she knows
but
now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Confusion tries to twist the anger away in her features. I brush a curl from her face and enjoy the way her body still leans into me while her mind fights me. Why do you insist on hating me, Scarlet? Why do you insist on seeing me as the enemy when all I've done is protect you? Not protect me. You manipulated me. I encouraged you. You owned me. I love you, he says.
Bah.
You're not in love with me, you're obsessed with me, she whispers finally, although she seems much less sure of herself. There's a difference. There might be a difference, but that doesn't mean I can't be both. You've been in theater for years, so you know obsession and love make the best love stories. Or the most tragic ones, she says. He says, it's up to you to decide which story is ours. If you stay, I promise to give you the best love story. But if you go...
I'll kill you. You'll never see the light of day.
If you go, I'll let you go. And I won't speak to you again. If that's what you want. Be dead
on the other side.
Because I'll kill you.
I'll let you go into that sweet darkness.
And she says, I don't know, but I do know that I can't have that with you. The man I'm with won't use me like I'm a pawn. I've never used you, Scarlet, but it terrifies me that you don't realize you're Rand's pawn right now.
Yeah.
He's playing you. I don't know what happened to Jaime. I'll get to the bottom of that, but Rand is feeding you lies. I think you would be able to see right through that.
Yeah, I'm getting the ick because
you're being a dumb bitch. Yeah. And then he goes, I can't believe you can't see through Rand's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yes, I killed Rand's brother, Laurent, but look what they did to me.
Yeah. You saw my face.
Rips his shirt off. And then she's like looking at him and she's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Laurent, Rand's brother, would skin Saul. Would take big pieces of skin.
I don't like that.
Off of Saul and then cauterize it. And send those pieces of skin to Ben and their father to be like, you're going to sign this truth. Otherwise, I'm going to keep skinning your brother alive.
Ew.
Uh-huh. So there's huge chunks missing from his body.
Yikes.
Yep. And so she's looking at it, right? And she's like, yes, but Laurent did this. Rand didn't do this. That's her response.
Okay.
This was 10 years ago. Rand left to New York.
Yeah, just get over it.
Uh-huh.
Let's move on.
Saul's like, yeah, he's back now because he's planning to do something. How can you not see that?
Because she's stupid.
Yeah,
clearly. She's really dumb.
She goes, well, Rand wouldn't do anything like this. I have to go. I have to think about everything you've told me. And he goes, if you leave right now, after I've just shown you my body and told you all of this, I will not follow you.
It's over.
Will be over. She's like, I'm leaving.
Okay.
So she leaves.
Great, now you live in a dorm room that your ex has a secret tunnel to.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm done with you, bitch.
Except for when I come and kill you.
What? He's not going to kill her, Paul.
Probably not.
He's in love with her. Anyway.
Yeah, because people that are in love with each other never kill each other. Come on.
Well, are they really in love?
Or are they the most in love?
I guess. That is the sweetest thing you can do.
That's the sweetest thing you can do.
Cut to 1 week later.
Okay.
He's been leaving her alone. Scarlet is at the Speakeasy performing it on stage.
With the band.
And this is a show that Saul set up for her a week ago, And she's like she got a special delivery that day. It was jewelry and a dress, obviously.
Oh yeah, he's definitely leaving her alone.
But no notes from him, no music, no comforting feeling that she had with him. No. He's left her alone. And for the past week, Rand's just been like...
All up in it.
And he's there at the Speakeasy. And he's like... He sees Jaime chumming it up at the bar with his, like, castmates or whatever.
Okay.
And Rand's like, looks like some friend you had there. Hasn't spoken to you in a week, and he's laughing it up. And she's thinking... Wow, I guess I really was just a job to Jaime.
Yeah, well...
We weren't really friends. Like, he was really just my handler.
Yeah. Probably sucked for him.
Well...
Have to pretend to be your friend because you're so stupid.
That's how it happened.
Okay.
And he's, like, talking to her, and he's like, I'm going to rebuild the Châtelet name and restore my brother's name, and she was like, I thought you moved back here because it's your home. I didn't think you moved back here because you had like this grand plan. And he just like keeps saying cunty, stupid fucking things to her.
Yeah,
like,
he sucks.
Yeah, he sucks. So when she gets on stage at this point, she's nervous as fuck. She's not doing well. But then the band start to play a song that Saul wrote.
That she would sing along to.
And then she looks in the corner and she sees him there watching.
Oh my God, he was there.
Oh, this is kind of, cringy. As I sing, I begin to analyze the lyrics, trying to figure out what my demon is telling me. In them, I talk about how my secrets are buried in tombs, like my father's, and how I have to hide my emotions behind my own mask. The irony of those lyrics isn't lost on me now. It isn't until I get to one very specific verse that my heart begins to pound with realization. I almost stutter as I describe how it took one night to bury all my secrets, but the next day brought the rest to light. Does he know? He said he started watching me the night my dad died. Why? Does he know something? Does he know what I did? Was he there? Did he fix it for me?
What did she do? She killed her dad.
She didn't kill her dad. Oh. When you learn what she did, it's really not that dramatic. All this drama. I'm like, okay, really?
All this drama.
So then she sees Jaime at the end of the song sitting with Saul. He like smiles and raises his glass to her. And she's like, maybe there's a plan at foot. Maybe something's going on. I don't know. After the song,
she's just now like, maybe something's up.
Right. She gets off stage and she's pulled into a corner and it's Saul. And he's like caressing her, telling her how perfect she was, how, all this stuff. Like she just performed so well. And she's so happy to be touched by him again, obviously. But she's like, I can't, Saul, I can't. And he goes, fine, no more, and leaves. And Jaime catches her. He's like, wait. He's like, I just wanted you to know, like, my job was to protect you, but becoming your friend, that was all me. And he told me to stay away from you all week. That's why it's been killing me. But he needs you and you need him and you can't run away from this. I've never seen you two happier. Like, you guys have to fix this.
Oh my God, whatever, Jaime.
And he goes, we also have found out this week that it wasn't Saul who hit me. Someone
took the mask, was impersonating him.
But we don't know who. And then Rand comes up and is like, I'd like to have my date back now. And Jaime's like, fuck you, whatever, and walks off. Rand is like, I have a surprise for you.
I bet.
And takes her through some of the like prohibition like wall tunnels. And she's like, oh, I didn't know like you knew all this stuff. Takes her to the roof of the opera house.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut over a lot of stuff here.
I'm fine with that.
Because it's all irrelevant.
Okay, great.
He just takes her up there and now his mask has slipped. The proverbial mask.
Yeah.
He goes, your father used to work for mine. He double-crossed us.
Okay.
Ended up working for the Bordeaux's.
Okay.
And then he says something like, oh, I stole your meds that night. Like, all the shit comes out to light.
Yeah, we know what happened.
Right, we know what happened. He goes on this huge whole monologue about all this stuff. And he's like, well, now I'm going to take you from Saul. Slaps her. Yeah, slaps her. He's like, I'm going to throw you off this roof.
Oh, so what? I thought he, like, wanted her to be his.
Well,
but he's like, I'd rather just kill you to hurt Saul.
No, he really just want to use her to get to Saul. Like, he wants to hurt. Yeah. He knows Saul's in love with her. He's like, so I'm going to just fucking kill you.
Ever since that first night he saw him looking at her that way.
Yep.
Idiot.
So he starts to, like, try to assault her. She does kick him with her stiletto in the dick.
Good for her.
While he's, like, pulling his dick out to assault her. Mm-hmm. So she kicks him in the dick. And then, bam, Sabine is there. And she
Ninja Star.
Throws a dagger at him.
Oh.
Come to find out what had happened was the night of her dad's death, after that guy shot her dad, she took her dad's gun and shot him and killed him.
Big deal.
Saul was there that night because...
Oh, and that's the dark side that he saw of her, was that she killed someone who killed her dad, which is a normal response that he would have.
100%. He was there that night to kill that guy.
Before he could kill the dad?
Because that guy killed his dad. So he sees...
Dad. What?
So he sees this guy try to assault Scarlett.
Yeah.
Then he sees him kill her dad. Then he sees her kill him. And she runs off. So what he does is he takes that body of the guy he was going to kill anyway. And goes and digs a hole and puts him underground. So that...
Almost like a grave.
Yep, like a grave. Takes
He digs a hole and puts him in the ground. Where have I heard that before?
Stop it. Anyway, so she's covered up that death, so she's not going to go to prison for murder, you know?
Oh, was she going to in the first place? Mobs, people killing people's?
She might have. You know, the cops get called.
Nah.
Right.
That wouldn't happen.
So, whatever, we find all that shit out. So she's like, he's been protecting me this whole time. He protected me that night by hiding the body, and now I've never, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So she runs down. She gets away. Sabine's like, go find him. He's in the tunnels. He's looking for you. So, of course, he sees her, and Rand had slapped her, so she's all red.
Yeah.
And he goes, who hurt you?
So is Rand still alive?
No, yes, he is. Sorry.
He's just up on the roof.
Sabine's actually taken him down into like a torture room.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she was like, you're right about everything. I'm so sorry I've done this to you. Like, I'm sorry to believe you.
Yeah.
Rand was a fucking piece of shit. All this stuff. Then he gets a text from Sabine that's like, I have Rand secured. Whatever.
If you want to come torture him or whatever.
Yeah. And he was like, he's still pissed at her. He goes, yeah, I know I was right. And he's like, also the way you looked at me and what you said to me after you saw my scars.
Wasn't
like,
cool.
Yeah, that wasn't cool. And she was like, he was like, that look on your face, like it was disgust.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah. And she was like, no, that's not what it was. I couldn't stand that someone I knew had hurt you. You're not hideous. You're not heinous. I fucking love you.
Don't lie to me.
And he's like, fine, get in my house now. So, I mean, something happens, but it's really irrelevant. So, so he's in his house with her.
Yeah.
This is when he basically tells her, yeah, I killed him, or I buried that body for you, all this stuff, like, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, finally, she's like, what can I do to convince you that I want you, that I need you, and that I'll never, ever leave you again? And he's like, you can beg for it. And then she gets on her knees and she blows him, and it was the first time she's ever blown anybody. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then they have sex. It's another, like, 2-chapter sex thing. It's hot. I'm not gonna lie. Then she says, I love you, and I will love you forever.
Oh, it's getting serious now.
Very serious. Oh, and this is what happened. Because at one point, Rand said, he was like, you know, if Saul really loved you, he would have branded you. Did he brand you? Do you have his brand? And she's like, no. So while they're having this crazy sex in his den.
Excuse me, don't brand me.
He takes his ring.
And brands her?
Like, holds it over the fire.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Gets it all hot. And then puts it on her hip. And she's like, yes, brand me.
All right. Mm-hmm. If that's what you want. If that's what you want.
And then so they just keep saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then like cut to, they go to Rand. And there's this whole monologue between him and fucking, you know, but at the end of it, he just kills him.
Yeah.
Obviously. Rand's dead.
Good.
Epilogue.
Oh, okay.
1 year later.
Okay, pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just proposed. He doesn't know she's pregnant. She's going to surprise him. They've spent the year traveling around the world.
Oh, he's out of the house.
Singing together in different places.
Gross.
And she's pregnant, and she's going to tell him. And that's it. That was a journey.
That was a journey.
And there was a lot of stuff in it that just didn't need to be in it.
Well, thanks for saving me from it.
Yeah. Well, I could have saved you from more, honestly.
It's fine.
What would you rate that book, Paul?
It was not for me. That's my rating.
I rate it not for me.
Not for me.
Yeah.
I thought it was boring.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
I kind of thought it was boring.
Yeah. The sex really did tie it together.
Yeah, at least the sex was exciting.
It was. And it's, again, like, I feel like the theater girls would love this book.
Yeah.
So that was Phantom.
That was Phantom. Yeah, I think my guess would have been way better.
Oh, yeah, the Phantom Driver in Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Next week is a very special episode.
Oh, what? Why?
Next week, we are going to do my favorite hockey
Omniverse?
smut book. Not Omegaverse.
Omegaverse?
I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. And I've read this.
It's called Heated Rivalry.
I've read this book twice. It is my favorite hockey smut book.
Okay.
And it is smutty.
Okay.
And it's called Stand and Defend.
Stand and Defend. Well, now I already know it's about hockey.
Sorry.
You fucked it up.
Sorry. I had to do that.
Okay.
Remember, Paul, I told you about Stand and Defend.
Probably.
It's a treat for the listeners. It's going to be a treat for you.
Okay.
You don't need to make a guess.
I simply must.
Stand and Defend.
Stand and Defend.
Yeah. It's book 4 in a 4-part series.
Okay. Oh, good. We're getting there. We're just going right to the end.
Yeah. I actually started with that book.
Okay.
I read, because they're all standalones. I read the first 3. Oh my God, it's so fucking hot, Paul. Just thinking about it.
Okay. Maybe I won't do like a crazy guess.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just,
Yeah. Since you already know it's about hockey.
Since I already know it's about hockey,
Yeah.
I'm just going to make some predictions.
Okay.
This isn't a guess. I'm not guessing.
Okay.
This is a prediction.
Okay.
I predict that Stand and Defend is going to be gay.
I like this. Oh, okay.
Okay, already wrong. I hear it in your voice.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
All right, so I'm wrong.
Yep.
I think it's going to be about hockey players. I think it's going to involve the goalie.
Okay.
Because he's the defend.
Okay.
And before you told me it wasn't gay, I was going to say it's about whoever is like who's like a attacker in hockey.
I don't know.
Who's like shooting the goals.
I don't know.
Sliding the puck.
I'll refresh my memory
like
when
that position and the goalie were going to be fucking.
Oh, okay.
Because one would be stand and one would be defend.
Yeah.
And
actually, not a single book in that series is gay.
Oh, it's homophobic.
Yep.
During Pride Month.
During Pride Month. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I think it's going to be another situation of like someone who works for the hockey team is the girl.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe the manager, social media girl or something like that.
I have read that book.
And then she
Yep.
falls in love with them, and maybe it's a why choose. Maybe there's multiple. Maybe she's with the goalie and the guy.
Okay.
Whatever. And I feel like it's a they live happily ever after.
Oh, you think it's an HEA?
Yeah.
You think I read an HEA?
Yeah, I do.
Wild
I think
prediction.
That's Stand and Defend.
Can I say one thing?
What?
You're wrong about it all.
Okay. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Because I don't have another guess, because you tell me that it was about hockey.
No, Paul. It's a special episode.
It's a special episode.
Yeah. It's
a special episode.
I've been thinking about this.
Episode 52.
Special episode.
Special episode 52. All right.
Okay.
Bye. Weird ending. Okay.